Good evening, everyone. This is Milo Redwell, and I shall be continuing tonight with a continuation of the proxy quest that we've been doing for the past couple of streams for Zenless Zone Zero, and right now it's currently the calm before the storm, where we are about to embark once again into the which hollow was it again? I forgot. Don't remember, but it was a hollow. I don't remember which hollow. Lemon Hollow, I think. We're about to embark back into Lemon Hollow, but right now we're just enjoying the calm before the storm, just chilling out with our friends, you know. Chilling out with our good old friend Shungguang here, and there's another guy over here. Oh, this is for the bed. Alright, let's check in with Shungguang first. Let's see what she has to say. Haven't gone to bed yet. Just worried about you, yeah. It's alright. I was just feeling a bit down again, but everyone's comforting words. I'm feeling much better now. Alright, she's feeling better. Don't worry guys, she's feeling better. At least those two illusions today gave us a clearer picture. You must be exhausted from hold on. There. You must be exhausted from running around with me these past couple of days. Get some rest, yeah. Alright. Okay. Let's go to bed and see what we are expected to come across tomorrow. After a long day, the bed seems to whisper, "Come and rest your mortal coil. That's what you're meant to do right now." Like falling into clouds, gently sinking, surrounded by tenderness, you drift off into dreams. But under the cover of the night, there are still those who remain awake in Phylum Heights.
Huh.
Wait, Sarah's at Phylum? Uh-oh. She's way closer than we thought. Well, this is unexpected. You let that insignificant little pawn go free. Such mercy doesn't quite fit the image of someone hell-bent on revenge, ready to die alongside their nemesis. They're just an insignificant pawn. They have minimal intel, and their life or death won't affect the bigger picture. No need to cut off every loose end. Wait, hold on a minute. Ning-chan is two-faced? Oh, that rat. Oh, I'm gonna get him. We're gonna get him, guys. We don't need no rats in here, except for Jane Doe. She's cool, But we don't need other kinds of rats in this game. Come on. On the path to meet the creator, any impious noise must be thoroughly purified. Just like those traitors once basked in divine grace yet harbored doubts, daring to commit blasphemy, they are now very quiet, alteredly quiet. As for you, showing mercy to even a little pawn, how can I trust you won't go soft on Banyu in the crucial moment? Or perhaps hesitate when it comes to your own ending? Whether you trust me or not means nothing to me. Oh, sorry. Whether you trust me or not means nothing to me. I've said it before, making Banyu pay in blood is my punishment for him. And the ending I've written for myself. You're sharing in the same punishment as him? How ironic. Don't tell me you're still clinging to that pathetic illusion of a master-disciple bond. Don't make me laugh. Alright. Cut the pointless probing. We're just using each other to get what we want. My decisions are none of your business. Don't get too hung up on your so-called god, puppet. Better pay attention to those keeping your company. For your sake, you'd better pray your creator is really as omniscient as you claim. You mean Ye Shi-wan? His little schemes are insignificant. The creator has foreseen his fangs, and I shall be the final link to fulfill the creator's prophecy. Ye Shi-wan's very existence, his every choice, even those futile acts of defiance, all will be woven into the grand tapestry, becoming a distinctive stroke of color in this final masterpiece. Ooh. Everything will return at Journey's End. Journey's End. Why does that sound familiar? The lingering warmth of conspiracy gradually dissipates in the morning light of Flatlim Heights. A new day dawns upon Suibian Temple, still unaware of last night's undercurrent, carrying mysteries and looming threats. Since I'm awake, I should go check on Shagong first. Is that Beeline and Bowline bickering outside? I might as well check it out. What are they doing now? Come on. Ooh. What are you guys doing? Bowline, this is all your fault. You troublemaker, setting this bad precedent. Hey, you dare slander me? What have I done wrong, pray tell? I can't tell these two apart, honestly. Which one is a Beeline, which one is Bowline? They're exactly the same. It must have been you sneaking down the mountain, setting that rebellious example that made Master Xiao Guang's heart waver for adventure outside the mountain. What slander? How could you know about that passing of time in the mountains or Master Xiao Guang's state of mind while you have been guarding Suibian Temple all these years? I know for sure this is about seeking one's true heart. Okay. Just like the protagonist of that supreme manual I've been studying. Sword ascending the 9 heavens. Even knowing the path is rough, I shall forge ahead with both sword and heart. Such spirit! How similar it is to my own noble quest of braving the world outside the mountain to seek my path and overcome tribulation. Both are acts of pure romance. Ah, how magnificent! How splendid! Have you forgotten what Master Xiao Guang carries? That Qingming sword, a deadly weapon that drinks memories and devours the 5 senses. Well, yes, I know. I humbly believe that only by tasting all of the world's delicacies and witnessing all of life's splendors can one achieve true enlightenment to resist the sword's side effects. This is tempering one's sword heart through mortal experiences. You never used to talk like this before. How many cultivation web novels did you read? You're so cheesy. It's making my bamboo components get goosebumps. What the fuck? How does that work? You! What do you know? This is called scholarly elegance. You weren't always so old-fashioned and long-winded. The two bamboo lock eyes glaring at each other and puffed up with anger, and neither willing to back down. Better not interrupt. I shall go find Shagong instead. That's best. Okay, there she is. Oh, the cat is still there. Xiaoguang stands alone silently, a red ribbon as striking as when she first walked in Suibian Temple. Only now she seems weighed down by many unspoken thoughts. Call her Senior.
Morning, Senior Xiaoguang. Morning. Wait, why Senior all of a sudden?
I was thinking of when we first met. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, I was just thinking of when we first met. You really liked it when I called you Senior. Now that you don't have to keep your identity hidden, we might as well bring it back. It really suits you. All right. Junior Bell.
Present.
Present, Senior Xiaoguang.
A faint smile softens Xiaoguang's face. Yeah, I mean,
I'd better keep Xiaoguang occupied and make sure she doesn't go off on her own until Yishuan Shifu gets here.
I'm gonna go for a walk. The weather's really nice today. Wanna go for a walk with me? Come think of it, I've never shown you around before. Yeah.
I'll be counting on you as my guide.
Okay, let's go. Should we head out now? Need to prep anything? Alright, I've prepared some casual clothes for Xiaoguang based on Fairy's lifestyle preference analysis report. Maybe I should persuade Xiaoguang to change into that now. Might lift up her mood. Want to change into something casual? Casual, yeah. After explaining to Xiaoguang, though she's a bit shy, she still nods deadly and goes back to her room to change into her dress. Ah, that is so adorable! My god! My! She looks so cute! After changing clothes, Xiaoguang's eyes hold a mix of sweet and awkwardness and a subtle hint of anticipation. That dress looks great on you. Yeah. Really? I so relieved. I was worried it might seem too childish, not fitting for a senior. You look super sweet and approachable now. Wait. Oh, she's not with us. Okay. I guess she only appears in cutscenes. That's sad. Oh, there she is. Hold up. What happened to my cat ears? I thought I had cat ears on. Oh. Only Wise and Bell can use while tracking. Okay, Proxy outfit. Oh, okay, that's why. Yeah, that makes sense. So I can't change.
Fewer than a dozen remain. Please feel free to visit.
Yamcha Sin? From the looks of it, it's a pretty big tea house. Wanna check it out? Yeah, it's always packed. They've got all kinds of intel and the food's amazing. Wanna check it out? Yes, please. I've been to a banquet here before.
I once came here for a banquet with some big shots. But between you and me, the food they served those VIPs wasn't nearly as good as their regular dishes.
What with the treatment towards VIPs then? What's wrong with that? Like, why didn't they give their best dishes to the VIP, right?
Oh, really?
It feels kind of weird not to do that, but whatever. Oh, it's Sweetie. Should've kept quiet.
Oops. I hope no one heard that. Sweetie, how's it going? I hope business is booming. Got any recommendations today?
Ah, another regular customer. Welcome! Is this young lady a friend of yours? She's got the aura of a true connoisseur. Would you like to try our seasonal special?
Whoa.
I can faintly smell some osmanthus in the air. How lovely. That would be our Moonvale osmanthus cake, fresh out of the oven. They're made with the very first golden blossoms picked just this morning. Soft, sweet, melts in your mouth. I guarantee it's a taste you'll never forget.
Okay.
Osmanthus cakes always bring back memories of loved ones. This batch is limited, reserved for only our regular customers. And you won't find it on the banquet menu.
So she heard us.
So she heard us.
Osmanthus cake. Belle, would you like to try it?
Yo,
Osmanthus
I want
cake
to try
is
some
often
of that.
used as a symbol of remembrance. Xiaoguang must be thinking about Senior Ye again. Sure. After smelling the aroma before we even walked in, how could we resist? Just hearing you describe it already made me want to eat some.
I guarantee you'll be satisfied. We have seats upstairs. This way.
Ooh, okay. Head to the main banquet hall. Second floor is buzzing. What do you say? Want to have to check it out? Sure, let's check out the second. Wait. Oh, never mind.
Come on over here. Come take a look.
Whoa. Yeah, it is packed up here.
Skills reach the heavens themselves.
Storyteller.
Standing shoulder to shoulder with the mighty void hunters,
The storyteller's voice resonates through the air with powerful energy. Soon, the tale reaches its climax. By listening carefully to the contents, the protagonist of the story happens to be Xiao Guang. Gentleman talking about me? Let's keep listening. The storyteller recounts Xiao Guang's tales at Yunkai Summit with great relish, words flowing like a river, as if they had been there to witness it all firsthand. That's an exaggeration. The storyteller is making it sound so dramatic with all those embellishments. This is so embarrassing. I'm dying here. Alright, let's hurry and try those osmanthus cakes we mentioned. They'll sell out way too long. Let's go. Yeah. The storyteller is still up on stage, talking up a storm, completely oblivious that the protagonist of this tale just ran off in heaven. Okay. Detail track. Menceritakan kekal story about Xiao Guang. Dear audience, the Sichuan Shifu from Yunkai Summit I just mentioned possess unparalleled skill, on par with the Void Hunters, keeping peace in Wei Fei. Now that's what I call a living legend. However, did you all think that Sichuan Shifu has been holding up almighty Yunkai Summit all by herself? That, my dear audience, is not the case. When we bring up the younger generation of Yunkai Summit, you can not bring up Sichuan Shifu's unique and incredibly gifted disciple Ye Shuguang. Young Miss Shuguang, how old might she be? Prepare to be shocked. She inherited the legendary Jingming sword, feared across the world when she was just a child. Such talent is absolutely unheard of. Word is, even Yishuan Shifu has to stay on her toes when sparring with her. One slip of focus and bam! This little disciple's wild, unpredictable. Moonlight might just force her Shifu to show her real skills. That's why the word's been spreading all over Yunkai Summit. This girl's potential is limitless. Give her time and she'll do better than her teachers ever were. Of course, okay, this is very... Oh, his IPG came around asking, is the new update out? New update meaning which update? 2.4? Well, it's not really new now, I think. I mean, the second part is out, I think. Like, for... Banye's banner is already out, so that's not really an update per se, but it's like the second part of the update. But I don't think there's any new part of the story after Banye's banner is out. So yeah. Of course, not only do we have the remarkable Miss Xiaoguang, but also her brother, the most senior brother of the younger generation at Yunkai Summit, Ye Shiyuan, who's quite the rising star himself. Now, you might be wondering, since the siblings were taken in by Yunkai Summit together, shouldn't Master Xiaoguang be right after her brother in the hierarchy of seniority? But actually, there is a disciple named Pan Yunhu between them. Well, that's a fun story to be told there too. Back in the day, Yunkai Summit opened its gates to take in orphans, gathering talented folks from all over. As luck would have it, it's the Ye siblings and the young Pan Yunhu arrived at the temple gates at almost the exact same time, all promising talents, all wanting to become disciples under Yishuan Shifu, but who is more senior? How could they be ranked? That's a good question actually, if they came like exactly at the same time, right? Yishuan Shifu, being the straight shooter she is, thought it was just too much of a headache to figure out, so she just waved her hand and drew lots. Okay, that's one way to do it. Young Master Xiaoguang seemed super eager to become a senior disciple, and I heard young Yi Shiyuan was nice enough to let her go first. But talk about bad luck, she drew the character for junior. It seemed like he was really there to see everything firsthand. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Alright, let's talk to Shiguang. You shared the osmanthus cake with your Shiguang.
So, what do you think?
I'm the host here. I should be the one asking you.
I was gonna ask you the same. It's fragrant, sweet, and soft. Here, have a few more pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Osmanthus cake goes best with tea. The tea helps to cleanse the palate.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if some memories are like tea leaves that drift to the bottom of the cup, sinking so deep that they never surface again.
The depths of Shogong's eyes carry a mix of hope and anxiety. Very hard to read. What is it you're trying to say?
Memories aren't like reflections in a teacup. Even when the tea leaves sink to the bottom, they can still float back up if something stirs them one day. Xiaoguang, what is it you're trying to say?
It's nothing. It just feels like time's been slipping by so fast.
Miss, is the taste of our Moonvale Osmanthus cake to your satisfaction? It's your first time here. I hope you'll forgive us if the service falls short.
You're too kind, Miss Sweetie. The cake is excellent. Sweet, but not cloying. The osmanthus fragrance blends beautifully without overwhelming the rice's natural flavor. It melts in the mouth.
I'm
and is
curious
baked
now.
the
What the
perfect
hell
amount
is
of time to bring
osmanthus?
out both texture and aroma.
What? I'm curious now. What is osmanthus? Osmanthus is a genus of about 30 species of flowering plants in the family Olaceae. Most of these species are native to Eastern Asia, China, Japan, Korea, Southeast Asia, and Himalayas, with a few species from Caucasus, New Caledonia, and Sumatra. Osmanthus has been known in China since ancient times, with the earliest writings coming from the Warring States periods, the book Shanhai Jing, Nanshan Jing, the classic of mountains and seas, classic of southern mountains states. The first peak of the Qi mountain range in Mount Shaoyao, rising by the Western Sea, where the many consensus trees grow and where rich veins of metals and jade lie hidden. So it's a flower. Yeah, it's a flower. Cool. Now I'm really wondering what a cake made from flour would taste like. Osmanthus flowers, of course. Chinese osmanthus dishes also include steamed bread made from blended rice and wheat flour, and chestnuts boiled with dried osmanthus flowers. Oh, okay. Apparently Pepsi also made osmanthus flavored Pepsi before in the Chinese domestic market. That's interesting. Osmanthus flavored Pepsi? That's weird. Okay. Alright then. So we know that it's a flower, apparently.
A true connoisseur. You've nailed it exactly.
Hardly. I just like making desserts myself every now and then. If I had to guess, in addition to fresh osmanthus preserved in honey, you added a touch of roasted sticky rice powder to the filling? It gives the texture a bit more spring. And at the end, did you add a sprinkle of candied kumquat peel? There's a light citrus note that lingers.
Oh yeah, I know what kumquat is. It's like a breed of it's a breed of citrus, right? If I'm not mistaken. Kumquat. Yeah, it looks like an elongated orange. Let me show you. Oh, I can't really. Oh, never mind. I can't really put up the window here. never mind. But yeah, it's a type of citrus. Candied kumquat peel. Light citrus note, yeah.
Whoa, spot on! The sticky rice powder keeps it tender but gives it structure. And the candied kumquat peel is the final flourish. You're a true gourmet, miss. Impressive. Very impressive. Yum Cha Sin always welcomes guests who appreciate the craft. Please, make yourself at home. I'll leave you two to it. Just call me if you need anything.
Okay, sweetie. Sweetie leaves with a smile on her face, and like an expert.
Xiaoguang, you even know all that? You're like an expert.
I wouldn't call myself an expert. I used to watch Senior Inhu cook back at Yunquei Summit. I thought it was fun, so I picked up a little here and there. Later, I started experimenting with some desserts of my own.
So that's where it happened.
But at first, the things I made were really something else. My brother, Shifu, Senior Fufu, and Senior Inhu all ended up as my first victims.
Oh no, she contracted the I don't remember what her name is. Shit, what was her name? She contracted the... I'm drawing a blank here. Never mind. Never mind.
My brother would always tease me, saying eating my desserts was part of his training, tempering the mind through hardship.
Alright. Shinyi is very gentle. He must have been even more patient with you.
Senior Ye is such a gentle person. He must have been even more patient with you.
Yeah, he always looked out for me. Even though he was just a kid himself, he'd always give in to me, and he almost never got angry. He taught me so much. I still remember when I first arrived at Yunquei Summit. I was mischievous, made a big mistake, and just hid. I was too scared to face anyone. My brother was the one who found me. He didn't scold me. He just asked. An elder at the end of his years, and a young man with his whole life ahead of him. If you could only save one of them, which do you choose? In a famine, a single bag of grain could keep a person alive, but a rare manuscript carries the wisdom of centuries. If only one can be preserved, which do you choose?
Huh. Really got me thinking. A temporary solution or a long-term solution? No, wait. A temporary solution that works out immediately or a long-term solution that needs time to work out. Yeah, that's how it works.
And when facing a calamity, do you cling to safety and protect yourself? Or do you stand and fight to save others, even against impossible odds? Which do you choose?
There's no clear answer.
Why did he ask such a difficult question? There's no clear answer.
Yeah. I was so young I didn't know what to say, and it made me want to cry. Those questions felt cruel, like they were tearing my heart apart.
It is what it is. It is what it is, Xunguang.
But my brother said it wasn't about a clear answer. It was about seeing what you truly want to protect and understanding its weight. He told me that our parents always said, the hardest part isn't making the choice, it's living with it afterward. There's no perfect path in this world. Some choices are responsibilities we have to shoulder. When the time comes, be brave. Do what must be done, and you'll carve your way through the thorns onto your own path. I didn't fully understand what he meant back then. I'm not even sure if I do now.
Yeah. You have to be like really, really philosophical to actually think about those questions, right? Like really ponder upon the meaning of, while there isn't really much choice that you can make. I mean, yeah, you have to make the choice, but there's whatever you choose, there will always be something that's sacrificed, right? So it's a lose-lose situation. You basically have to pick your poison, right? So I guess the correct answer is what would be the best approach that you could do in that situation, right? But the problem is both answers are correct and both answers are incorrect. So I guess it really is dependent on what kind of person you are. Are you a selfless person? Are you a rational person? Are you a strategic person? Depending on what kind of person you are, the correct answer is different, right? So yeah.
He really put a lot of thought into what he said. I'm sure he'd be glad knowing you could reflect on it so calmly now.
I trust him, just as he trusts me. Right now, my brother has his own reasons for what he has to do. And I have my own reason for why I have to find him. Sorry, I've been rambling again.
You always tell me these things.
You can always tell me these things. I'm your junior after all.
At times like these, you feel more like your senior. I've got to do better as your senior so you can rely on me more. Like you said, you're my precious junior after all.
Let's talk about something more cheerful. Everyone's been working so hard lately. Banyue Shifu, Dylan, Ningqian, you, and the others at Swabian Temple.
The double crosser.
I want to thank everyone properly. What do you think about me putting together a thank you dinner and gathering everyone around the fire for the night?
That's a great idea.
That's a great idea. Everyone's been looking forward to your cooking. I'll let Dylan, Banyue Shifu, and Ningqian know right away. Once Senior Song Tao and the others are back from their investigation, I'll pass it on to them too.
Whoa. Alright, it's about time I express my gratitude. Let's go. Let's go. Shaguang and you leave Yan Shensin, preparing to head back to Shuibian Temple.
Oh,
Over there, it's Senior Qingyuan and Senior Song Tao. Looks like we got new intel. Come on, let's check it out. Alright.
Junior Bell, Xiaoguang!
you're back! Is everyone alright? Any progress in the investigation?
Don't worry, everyone's fine. We ran into a little trouble on the way, but we managed to find some leads.
Cool.
Thank you, everyone. You've worked so hard.
Don't mention it. It's our duty as Swabian Temple disciples. Xiaoguang, I'm glad you're feeling better. Thanks to you, Junior Bell.
Thanks to all of
you. Xiaoguang was just saying how hard you've all been working, and she wants to host a small thank you dinner at Swabian Temple tonight. She'll even do the cooking. She's planning to invite everyone for a cozy evening chat around the fire.
Haha, a gathering by the fire, with Xiaoguang's cooking no less.
Yeah, my cooking isn't the greatest, but I hope you'll join us.
That's really thoughtful of you, Xiaoguang. But I'm afraid we can't tonight.
No?
Huh?
Why not?
Don't worry, we have good news. Thanks to the intel you gave us, we pinned down several key spots tied to the abnormal miasma fluctuations. We've even found leads on the ancient array. Some disciples have already been stationed at the old mining site.
Okay.
The full report's been sent to Yishuan Shifu. She should be coming to Wi-Fi soon to help.
Oh, what's taking her so long,
To
man?
ensure everyone's safety, we'll rotate disciples to guard the key locations, keeping a close watch for anything suspicious.
Okay.
Shaoguang, as the wielder of the Qingming sword, your role is too important. Until Yishuan Shifu arrives, please, stay here in the temple and keep yourself safe. Leave the investigation to us. You guys take it easy tonight. When this is all over, we'll celebrate together properly, okay?
You got it. Okay. What about now, though? I mean, now's not a good time.
Come on now, don't feel bad. This was everyone's choice. We all have something we want to protect. Wi-Fi Peninsula's peace, the safety of our disciples.
Fine.
Only when you're safe, Shaoguang, can we carry out our mission without worry. Protecting you is protecting the future for all of us. So now, how about a smile?
Okay, I understand.
That's better. We'll get Bowlion and go switch shifts with the others now. See you later.
Alright. Song Tao, Xing Yuan, and Bolian, I'll head off full spirit. It's good that we've finally made some progress. Yeah.
Don't worry, Xiaoguang. We're finally starting to see some progress. That's a good sign.
Yeah, let's head back too. I still need to figure out what to cook tonight.
Xiaoguang takes the first step towards Xiwen Temple, her back straight and steady. The setting sun casts a long shadow behind her, echoing the tangled feelings in her heart. Meanwhile, in an unassuming corner of Fireroom Heights, Dilate and Xiao are exchanging intel.
Here, the intel on Sarah.
Oh?
Grew up in an orphanage near a hollow. When the place got shut down by the city, she vanished for a few years. Then reappeared for a couple months before disappearing again. The next time she showed her face publicly, she was already moving under the banner of the Exaltists.
Right.
Vanished for a few years? Here's where it gets interesting. Word is, during those few months when she reappeared, she stormed into Hand headquarters multiple times, insisting she was part of some special investigation squad under HSO.
Interesting. She said every member but her was wiped out in an accident.
But Hand said no such squad ever existed. No record of her anywhere either.
Okay, that's kind of sus.
A ghost squad that doesn't exist? When you spend your days fielding customer complaint calls, little stories like that are the highlight of the shift. And stories like that always go one of two ways. Either the woman lost her mind, or the squad's whole purpose was to be buried from the start.
Oh.
So you think there's something fishy here too?
Just a guess, and I wouldn't dare spread anything like slander against the city administration. Besides, this information doesn't really help us with what we're trying to find out.
Fair enough. A woman forever without a place to belong, falling into some delusion's embrace. A textbook tragic story. Nothing worth dwelling on. What is worth our attention is the creator she clings to. More and more signs point to something hidden in the hollow that we don't understand yet. I've already reported to the boss. We'll just have to wait for orders before making our next move. Oh, I need to remind you of something else. The higher-ups know about the abnormal miasma fluctuation, too. They don't want Wi-Fi Peninsula destroyed. There's too much value here. Which means this mess is also part of your job now.
Oh, come on.
Those old men at Tops really know how to hand out impossible missions. This was supposed to be a simple recovery job. Without me even realizing, I've been saddled with another thankless task.
I've already found out that the array described in the ancient tome dates back over 100 years, built to suppress miasma. You're welcome, by the way. The array works by absorbing miasma. You just need to pour a large amount of ether energy into the core.
So that's how it
what
works.
most people don't know is, To keep the ethereals sealed inside from breaking loose, the array raises a barrier that traps whoever activates it.
Oh. So it's a suicide kind of thing.
Which means anyone who becomes the key is essentially sacrificing themselves.
Yushun's parents once activated the array, and he knows far more than his sister. Now it seems the secret lies deep within the old mining site. Could Sarah be planning to make Yushun the key?
It's not impossible. That means there's another way for your mission to kill two birds with one stone. I'm sure you've already thought of it.
Right. What if you find the array and give him to get what if you find the array with them and get Banyue to become the key? Use it to activate the array, suppress the miasma, and in doing so drain its power dry.
Then, when it can't hold out any longer, you step in and take its core. Simple as that.
Right.
And that girl, Yeshuan Guang, I can tell you've taken a liking to her, even if you won't admit it. So, why not? You'd be protecting her brother while you're at it.
See, that's the plan.
What's wrong? You're hesitating?
No, it's just, as the one responsible for retrieving the core, I have to make absolutely sure it's secure.
Remember, the orders were clear. If recovery fails, destroy it on the spot. Unless you've got other concerns? Or should I say excuses?
Oh?
Don't tell me that fighting alongside him these past few days has caused you to have a change of heart. Now you feel sympathy towards him?
Sympathy? I don't waste sympathy on living humans, let alone on a killing machine that couldn't even pass a forbidden fruit test.
Exactly. A killing machine. Whatever name it goes by now, it was created as a weapon of indiscriminate slaughter to suppress the miasma.
That's
Its nature
Banyue?
won't change.
That's what Banyue really is? Really? Interesting.
Dial in. As a Krampus judge, don't forget that.
Judging me with sentimental nonsense? You really do underestimate me, don't you, Senior Chow? I'm just thinking the whole suppressing miasma angle might be a smokescreen. If the miasma in Limnian Hollow is actually receding, where's it going?
Good question.
Also, I heard another name from the dead at the old mining site. One that's been coming up a lot these past few days. Looks like someone else wants Banyue gone. More desperately than we do.
What do you mean? Who?
Exaltus? That's a secret. For now, though, I won't let him die so easily. Not until I figure out who's trying to use us at least. If we're going to dispose of him, we should be on our terms. As for Banyue's truth that I'm after, I'll give him a final choice. One with no room for lies and cover-ups. Not long after, Dowling comes to audition after receiving an invitation to the fireside gathering. At the evening falls, lights flicker to life across Wildfleet Peninsula. In the Swiben Temple courtyard, the fire burns bright, the smell of food filling the air. Banyue, Dowling, and all the others slowly arrives. Xiaoguang's thank you dinner is about to begin. Fireside gathering has been prepared. Let's go see what Xiaoguang has in store for us. Hold up. Okay. Ooh, look at this. This is nice. Look at all the food. Wait. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, take it out. Take that food. Wait, need to get a good shot here. Good shot. There we go. That's nice. Alright. Okay. On a large round table, warm orange charcoal flames dance in the small stove, roasting, making fruits and nuts sizzle and crackle. The cozy aroma fills the air as the edges turn into enticing golden crisp. The aroma of fragrant tea wafts from the rustic clay pot, while plump char siu buns glisten with amber oil. The plate of meticulously arranged osmanthus cake stand like a quiet gesture of thoughtfulness, especially captivating to the eye.
Please come this way.
Talk to Banyue. What's up, Banyue?
There's something I want to discuss with you.
What is it, Banyue?
What is it, Banyue Shifu?
It's Xiaoguang. She has a lot on her mind. By hosting the dinner tonight, I fear she's already come to a decision of her own. The abnormal miasma fluctuation is strange, and the road ahead will likely be perilous. I don't want to see her walk into danger.
Okay.
She seems to place great trust in you. If it's your advice, she might listen. Could I trouble you to speak with her again and persuade her to stay here in the temple and keep herself out of danger? That would be the safest course.
Isn't it her choice, though?
Okay, I'll try to talk to her again. But Banyue Shifu, I've been thinking, treating Xiaoguang like she's a fragile piece of glass to be sheltered away, is that really what's best for her? The Qingming sword, the rest of us, we should be the ones to protect her. But more often than not, we've been holding her back.
That's true.
The Qingming sword is unlike any other weapon. That's why you're the only one I can bring this to.
My, oh my. What a touching request.
With a voice lays and borrows and a half smile that doesn't reach her eyes, Dylan cuts into the conversation.
But tell me, Banyue Shifu, don't you think your words sound especially cruel when talking about someone your algorithms once deemed as expendable, while you stood by and watched her parents consumed by the miasma?
Oof. Oh, dang. That's a direct hit. Holy shit. Wow. God damn, Dylan. Dylan's got no chill, man. Dylan's got no chill.
Looks like you didn't know that yet, huh, Proxy? Allow me to introduce our oh-so-gentle, reliable Banyue Shifu. His codename is Purge Unit Type 0, one of TOPS' secret machines built for suppressing miasma.
Okay.
And by suppressing, the most efficient way was, of course, indiscriminate slaughter. Before he put on this harmless, good guy facade, he was TOPS' sharpest, most merciless killing machine. After a botched mission, TOPS discarded him, left him to rot in the hollow. Somehow, someone picked him up and patched him back together, so he could wear the guise of something less monstrous, hiding among people. People trusted him, relied on him, even treated him as a companion with a heart. But 10 years ago, when the miasma outbreak consumed the old mining site, he stood by and watched countless lives swallowed whole, and Xiaoguang's parents were among them.
Oh.
Back when you went to Silum Bay looking for survivors, why do you think those people reacted to Banyue with such outrage, such hatred?
Let's ask him then.
Banyue Shifu, is this all true?
The marks from the past can't be erased. That much is certain.
The past? Such a tidy word for confession. Then tell me, back then, when you failed to save those people, was it because of your so-called algorithmic logic? Suppress the miasma at all costs.
The absolute order that made you treat human life like it was nothing. Does it still run somewhere deep in your core? That kind, gentle mask you wear, is it real? Or is it just a performance for us and for your own conscience? So you can forget the blood on your hands even for just a moment?
God dang. Dylan's pulling out all the stops, man. She's just out there.
Silence. The reply I hate the most. I don't even know anymore. Am I speaking to a remorseful person trying to atone? Or to a machine that couldn't even pass the forbidden fruit test? Am I just wasting my breath?
Suffocating silence hangs in the air until Xiaoguang's right voice cuts through the icy tension.
Ah, there you are! Banyue Shifu, could you give me a hand? This old stove is the bane of my...
I'll be right there.
Banyue leaves, his back still like the mountain, his steps steady and unshaken.
Relax. I have no intention of telling Xiaoguang about the past. It would only breed hatred and chaos.
You don't say. God dang.
Krampus wants something from Banyue. The simplest way to get it would have been to tell Xiaoguang outright. Let her despise him, resent him, or put him to use. Make him the key.
Key.
Key?
According to the ancient tome, to activate the array and suppress the miasma, all you need is a powerful, ever-flowing ether energy source placed in the center of the array. He fits the bill, doesn't he? Once a killing machine, an energy monster in his own right. Sacrificing a machine that failed the forbidden fruit test to secure Wi-Fi Peninsula's peace? Perhaps that makes the guilt easier to bear for everyone. But now...
Why are you telling me all this?
Why now? Dylan, why are you telling me all this? Those things you said before about the truth. Don't tell me you're deliberately trying to guilt-trip Banyue Shifu into...
Either he truly has a heart or not. His actions will give me the answer. I told you there's a truth about him I need to verify.
As a Krampus judge, my duty is to drag everything hidden, false, or twisted into the light. To reach the end of truth. No matter the cost, no matter the means. Proxy, a word of advice. No matter how harsh the truth, it's still better than drowning in a sweet, comforting lie.
I guess. You're not wrong.
You're not wrong about that. But Dylan, why not trust what you've seen and heard yourself these past few days? How can you be so sure that the things you've just revealed aren't distorted versions of the truth, carefully crafted to serve someone else's agenda? What if the path you're walking is just a detour, one laid out by others to lead you to their version of the truth?
You're not as naive as you look, Phaethan. I'll keep your warning in mind.
Right.
As for Banyue, don't worry. I won't do anything before the final evaluation is complete. That scrap heap can remain as Banyue Shifu for now.
What Banyu and Shifu and Dylan just said. I need time to sort through all this. I should probably talk to Xiaoguang about her own situation first, alright? Xiaoguang? Talk to Xiaoguang again.
Xiaoguang?
What is it? Hungry already? Just wait a little longer. It'll be ready soon.
You're hosting this gathering because you've made up your mind.
You're hosting this gathering because you've already made up your mind, haven't you?
Figures. You saw right through me.
Alright.
I really was planning to be honest with you, just like I said I would. Last night, after you'd all gone to bed, I found this under the door.
Xiaoguang pulls out a note, its edges crumpled from having crushed in someone's hand and carefully smoothed out again.
Xiao Guang, I found a way to break the connection between you and the Qingming sword. The power of the Creator is beyond imagination. Deep within the place we once knew lies the key to awakening them. When they descend in the days to come, my wish will finally come true. No matter the price I have to pay, Xiao Guang. You will be free.
Is it really from Senior Ye?
This letter, is it really from Senior Ye? Or is someone impersonating him?
At first glance, the handwriting looks like my brother's, but it's missing little habits he has had in his strokes. Then there's the content itself. After all this time, no use, suddenly sends a letter. Senior Ye might not even know you're in Wi-Fi set now, and he suddenly sent you a letter?
Given how much he cares about you, even if he did decide to do this, there's no way he'd ever tell you. This note looks like...
It looks like it's trying to lure me there. I know my bond with the Qingming sword more than anyone. Breaking it isn't something that can be done so easily. Back when I was chosen by the sword, my brother didn't know about its side effects. He was genuinely happy for me.
Is this his alter ego with the black hair?
He ruffled my hair, eyes shining, and said, "You're amazing, Xiaoguang. From now on, your big brother will have to rely on you." I knew what he was really happy about. That I could finally be accepted, have a real place in Yunquei Summit. A new home. But then, when he learned the truth about the Qingming sword, and what happened to the wielders before me...
To Senior Ye?
That's too cruel for him.
When we received the news that our parents really had passed, he held back his tears. He didn't want me to be even more afraid. But the day he found out the fate of the sword's wielders, my brother, who had never shown weakness before, broke down in front of me, crying and saying he was sorry, over and over.
Damn, he really broke him.
In the end, with his eyes red and fists clenched, he kept repeating it again and again, not just to me, but to himself, that there had to be a way, and that he would find it. That way became his obsession for years. He even hid from me and Shifu that he was experimenting with forbidden techniques, trying to shift the Qingming sword's side effects onto himself instead.
Oh.
Onto himself?
Thank goodness Shifu caught it in time. That was the first time I'd ever seen her so angry. Not at the forbidden techniques, but at my brother for putting himself in danger. She didn't punish him. She just let out a long sigh, placed a hand gently on his shoulder, and sat with him under the cold moon for the entire night.
Senior Ye's state of mind.
Maybe only Yixuan Shifu, who has endured loss and shouldered her own share of burdens, could truly understand Senior Ye's state of mind back then. That heavy weight he was carrying.
Yeah. After that day, my brother promised her he would never let his obsession ruin him. Not even for my sake. Shifu poured her heart and soul into crafting the Qingming sword's case after her older sister passed away. With it, as long as I keep training in seclusion and reinforcing the seal, I can live like an ordinary person. But, even with the sword case's protection, Shifu and my brother have always been so careful with me. Of course, I understand why. Every part of the seal carries Shifu's lingering pain from her past. And the fear my brother hides deep inside his heart has never really gone away. That's why, this time, I have to go. My sanity tells me that even when despair first struck, my brother never thought about sacrificing others for my safety. He tried to shoulder the side effects of the Qingming sword himself.
Right.
I don't believe that the person who made that choice back then would now throw himself into the Creator's arms just because of me. So there must be something else he's trying to do.
I believe in him.
I believe in Senior Ye too.
But I can't stop the terrible thoughts from creeping into my head. Trap or not, a path of no return or not, I can't let him face that danger alone. I have to stand beside him. I know it's reckless and dangerous. But with you, I don't always have to be so sensible. I want to choose my own path, to take on the responsibility that's mine to bear. So, since you can't stop me, hide it for me one more time, please?
Hide it? Just like when I called myself the acting temple master. Just went along with it and naturally hid my identity from everyone. Not here to stop you.
I'm not here to talk you out of this. I'm here to make a promise as your companion, not a declaration as your protector. Whether it's into the abyss or toward the light, Xiaoguang, let me be your trusted companion, your proxy, and walk with you to the other side of this path.
Why is it that words this heavy can still make my heart feel so warm? Why does it make me so happy? I almost want to cry.
Save the tears for when we find Senior Ye.
Come on now. You should save those tears for when we find your brother. Right now, we promised that tonight would be nothing but joy and laughter, remember?
Yeah!
Right. Then I'll go check on the desserts. There are still so many tasty flavors I want to share with you.
Wait. Let me change the stream title. Calm before the storm. Here we go. The scent of spices follows her light, determined steps quickly filling the small courtyard. The fire crackles warm and bright, its orange glow flickering into the deepening night, as if to burn this fleeting moment of warmth and togetherness, even brighter, even fiercer. That's poetic. Alright. Let's take a seat. Everything seems to be set up and ready, we can get started now. Start the fireside gathering.
Alright, everything's ready!
Look at her face.
Bee Lion, Eos, and Banyue Shifu for helping me out. No way I could have handled all this on my own.
Look at Belle.
Ooh, try this, Dylan. I added extra honey, just the way you like it.
Oh? You even figured out I've got a sweet tooth, huh? How thoughtful of you. Hey, Bee Lion! Look at your paws! They're all greasy. You can't eat. Or a spark's gonna turn you into a grilled lion head! Crispy outside, tender inside.
Yeah.
Oops, my bad. I forgot we've got another lion head sitting right here.
Oh yeah, Banya is technically having a lion head.
Banyue Shifu, would you like to try a chashu bun? I remember you're not fond of oily food, so I followed Senior Inuhu's recipe and added a bit of dried tangerine peel to the marinade to cut the richness. Do you like it?
It's perfect.
Yeah.
I'm glad everyone likes them. They're nothing fancy, just some home-styled cooking.
Xiaoguang, you're too modest. With skills like this, you could open a restaurant of your own. The balance of sweet and savory, the juiciness. It takes me back to a taste I haven't had since childhood.
Xiaoguang, your cooking makes me feel all warm and full of energy.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since we've had a feast like this.
Though I have to say, compared to the way you nearly scorched the bottom of the pot earlier, stomping your feet in panic, you sure adapted fast. Sure, right?
Dylan, we agreed not to bring that up. That old stove's impossible to handle. The flames keep flaring up and dying down. Luckily, Banyue Shifu's here. Anyway, since we're all here, why don't we sit by the fire and chat for a bit?
Oh, chatting? I love chatting. What should we chat about?
Let me think. Oh, I know. Everyone share something funny or embarrassing that's happened to you recently. Dylan, you first.
Yep. Heart crackles, flicker with a flame. Laughter, playful teasing, and clink of dishes, and the cups are woven together into a rare chorus of carefree buzz. The tight strings in everyone's heart loosened without notice. Every secret momentarily chased away by the warmth. Time seemed to stretch in the glow of the fire, flowing quietly in its quick, simple purity. Until, as the laughter slowly fades, they look up and realize stars have filled the sky.
Wow, look! After all that goofing around, the stars almost look brighter, don't they? One year, my brother, Senior Fuko, and I went to release lanterns together on a mountain behind Junkui Summit. It was a blustery day, and the wind was so strong we couldn't even get the lanterns lit. I remember stomping around in frustration. Eventually, I just tossed the lantern aside and lay on the grass. But when I looked up, I saw the starry sky, each star shining brighter than any lantern. My brother said that the stars are the best kind of lantern to carry your wishes. I wonder, what did I wish for back then? Feels like it's been ages since I had a moment like that. No thoughts, no worries, just gazing at the stars and having a quiet conversation.
Everyone listens quietly with the crackle of flames, the only sound breaking the silence. Meanwhile, the Qingming sword case shimmers almost imperceptibly under the starlight. Choices, such cruel things. Once made, they're like stones cast into a lake, ripples pushing you forward as they spread. Looking back, those ripples really turn into a tidal wave. There's no turning back now. Yeah. Lin Qiang seems a bit drowsy, mumbling current fragmented words under his breath. Okay, that's one part of the quest done. Should I speak with everyone some more? Okay, let's chat with Dylan, see what she has to say. Apparently some peace and quiet, no endless customer complaints, no paperwork, no urgent messages, and none of those voices. Just sitting here, looking at the fire, gazing at the stars, listening to chatter, just chilling like this. Yeah, not bad at all. Dylan's expressions have an unusual calmness, and seems like the perfect moment to ask those questions you'd normally dodge. Since there's so much trouble. Because it's fun watching people get tongue-tied when I fire back, and because when talking to a living person, no matter what I say, I'll always get a response. It could always be an angry demand, a helpless sigh, or even a dumber follow-up question, but whatever it is, it's at least some kind of response. Unlike the Hollow, where you can only listen, endlessly listening to those voices of the dead. Listening to their resentment, their regrets, their pleas, but they're forever unable to truly respond to anything, or accept any true response. No matter how much you say, what you say, it's just like a stone falling into a deep well, Not even an echo can be heard. That feeling, after a while, makes you wonder if you become part of the silence too. Alright, it's getting cold. Finally got some peace and quiet. It's about to end. Tomorrow is gonna be another troublesome day, huh? Oh, yeah. Tomorrow is when we make our move, right? So much fun being with everyone. Tonight I'm definitely gonna have some sweet dreams. Sweet dreams. Alright. Let's go to bed. A happy gathering and soft beds smooth away the edges of those heavy, sharp, unsettling thoughts. Your inner turmoil gradually subsides, setting you to think of the peaceful darkness woven from the silent companionship by the hearth. In this tranquil moment, protected by the lingering warmth of companionship, you drift into a dreamless sleep. Far off, Yishi-wan, having waited for quite a while, finds himself lost in confusion.
You aren't planning to use me to activate the array, are you?
No need to test me. I already told you. You'll stand with me before the Creator. As for activating the array, there is another candidate.
You already know where the array is, and the Creator's location. When will the summoning begin?
Patience. Timing is like a seed buried deep in the soil. You can't simply will it to sprout. It needs the appropriate nourishment and the right season to break through the earth. So we wait. Wait until the keys chosen by the Creator are all in place.
Sarah tilts her head slightly as if listening to whispers carried by the wind, or perhaps savoring the urgency in Yeshuan's voice. The corners of her lips curve upwards. Her smile laced with anticipation and cold calculation. Sounds like a quiet commotion outside, but check it now. Alright, let's see what's outside though. Okay, they're all okay. This is another act, not another act, another part of the mission. But yeah, I'm gonna stop the stream tonight for the night, and I'll likely be continuing tomorrow because the day after I have to go to a convention, and yeah. But I'll probably end this story mission before that. So most likely I'll end it tomorrow, hopefully. I mean, it's gonna be a longer stream if it's still a long way to go. So look forward to that, right? And in any case, this is it for tonight, and thank you guys for watching.